Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that has joined us. Great to have you here. Power has stayed on tonight, so we're able to do our stream, which is absolutely awesome. So we are now into November. We're going to be doing our usual thing of taking the milk, and then once we've done the milk, we will be harvesting sunflowers. So that should be something a bit different. I haven't harvested sunflowers for a long time. So, and we have a mill, so we can make some sunflower oil, which I believe we can put into our butter, which makes sense as we are butter barons. Let's pick up our class, pick up our trailer. And get the milk sorted, and then we can start doing the harvesting. I hope everyone's had a great week. Been some big announcements with Giants. DLC pack has been introduced. Not too sure whether I'm excited about it or not. I'm thinking because it's a turf overseeder, so you're already seeding over the turf. I'm wondering if they brought in the wild boar to basically rip up the grass fields so that you would need to overseed them. And I did hear someone commenting that they were saying that you needed to distract the wild boar, and he was wondering how you could distract the wild boar. I was thinking maybe, you're starring Asterix and Obelix. For those of you that would know them, they are a French cartoon that was quite successfully translated into English. Some of the jokes had to be redone for the English sense of humour, but it was. Hey, the herd, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Appreciate it. Be around more starting next week. That'll be great. Looking forward to seeing you're working on some more stuff, but when you're ready, mate, when you're ready. And Agsy, good to see you here too. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I've still got the hay fever, but I am seeing a specialist on Saturday, so looking forward to that, maybe getting some answers. But thank you for jumping in, appreciate it. So yeah, I think maybe Asterix and Obelix could be good at distracting wild boar. For those of you that know the cartoons, you'll understand the joke. Yeah, Argsy, I'm hoping so too. It'd be nice to get some answers, hopefully. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I've had hay fever basically non-stop since November. Yeah, I know. No, I've got a few Asterix comics at home, and tried to introduce them to my girls, but yeah, didn't seem to gel with them either. But yeah, I just put that down to them being girls. We'll get this milk sorted, and then we can start doing the sunflowers. So looking forward to that. So yeah, I do wonder if the boars are going to be destroying pasture just so that we can overseed them. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Might find out more. Yeah, I might have to check my intro settings because I was just noticing on OBS when I was playing my intro that my CPU was being absolutely hammered, and it was a bit jittery. So might have to check the stream settings for the intro. Everything's settled down now, so seems to be going okay on my monitors. So I do monitor the vertical and horizontal streams, so just keep an eye on it, make sure it's behaving. Yeah, and it looks like Oxygen David's new map is getting close to being released. He's going to release it initially on itch.io, and then I think it's coming to Mod Hub for all platforms. So probably very similar to the Saxlingham map here. I'm actually still playing on the itch.io version. Never changed over to the Mod Hub version. I do like the boy races on this map. It's a lot of fun. Now, I've actually got the Asterix and Obelix movie. Oh, I've missed my turn off. Movie collection, all the cartoon movies, and then Netflix had a Asterix and Obelix live where they went to China. And yeah, that was quite entertaining. Yes, I still like my cartoons. Alright, so that's that job done. Morning routine. Just as it is with cows. Morning and night for cows. If you're on a dairy farm, that's your life. 7 days a week, 365 days of year, morning and night milking. Might be Christmas Day, but the cows don't care. Yeah, so this weekend could be a busy weekend. I've got a specialist appointment. And then there's a car show on nearby that should be interesting. I might try and get some video of that, and we might put it up on the channel. Guess I'll just have to be careful to make sure I don't record any music. I think they have live bands, which would make life interesting for recording. Okay, so I've leased a header. Yes, the Vintage Tractor Show is coming up on the 14th, I think it is. So yeah, looking forward to that one as well. So it's all happening in March, I tell you. So yeah, there's our sunflowers all ready to harvest. So looking forward to doing that. I have not harvested sunflowers for a long time. So I'm just going to take this tractor down to the shop and we will grab the header that we've leased. Yeah, it will be interesting to see what tractors they have at the vintage. I guess there'll be Massey's and yeah, maybe even a few David Browns. Here we go. I've got the header all loaded up, ready to go. AKK Great Vids, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. I'm late watching NASCAR Truck Series. Ah, nice. Yeah, I think you're probably right there, Argsy. Yeah, old case. Definitely be some JDs floating around and also some Fords. So we've got the proper sunflower header here. I usually use just the corn header, but I decided to go for the sunflower header. You can harvest a bit faster with that header, so yeah, we'll see how we go. I just about guarantee that all the old vintage tractors won't have cabs. Didn't have cabs back in those days. Alright, so that's ready to be loaded up onto the harvester. Bye Boo Bib, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a fantastic Thursday. I know for some people, Thursday is only just starting. For me, Thursday is just about finished. We'll grab our chaser bin. Two of the three guys I picked a winner out, Tony Stewart and Cletus McFarland. Corey Heim have something left. I know that feeling, mate. Now I'm going to drive all over the grass field, so that would probably mean I'd need to re-sow it as well. Yeah, Bibo, I'm using a wheel. I find it helps with the immersion. Hey, and you're at work? Awesome. Thanks for jumping in. Actually, I might grab the truck and trailer out as well. I find it's actually been handy having a grass field nearby. Don't have to worry about chewing up the crop. So there was that mod released with the adjustable mirrors. I played around with it a little bit, but not a great deal. Looks like individual mirrors aren't adjustable, but the whole mirror bank is adjustable. So like on this one, you've got 3 mirrors built in. With the adjustable mirrors, you can adjust the whole unit, but you can't adjust each mirror individually. But still, you know, it's still a nice option to have. Although I have to say I haven't got it installed on this game save yet. Hey KK, great vids. What did you miss since I was late? Not a lot. We've just picked up a sunflower header, and we are going to see if we can squeeze through here. You can see why these harvester drivers really earn their cash, their wages. They that is plugged in, isn't it? Yeah. Nothing on that side. Why is it not turning on? Options are nice. Yeah. Probably why. I thought I'd unfolded it. Maybe not. So yeah, we can harvest at about 9 mile an hour. And it looks like the chat from the vertical stream isn't working anymore. Isn't coming up on the stream, so yeah, last time we played Farming Simulator 15, I tried to make corn maze. That don't work too well. Yeah, corn maze can be quite difficult when you're on your own, that's for sure. Yeah, this header just sort of skims along the top and just sort of takes the sunflower heads off by the looks of it. So hopefully we get quite a good yield off of this one. It is a reasonably big field. Hey Cher, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Unusual to see us on our vertical stream. Yeah, I like to see that on the PDA green. That's an even better colour of green. That's dark green. That means we're getting a lot of crop off of this part of the field. And KK Great Vids, you were racing tonight, racing Bristol Motor Speedway. 4 cars flipped on the last lap. I would have won the race, but I had nowhere to go and finished 6th. Yeah, that's frustrating. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't stream motor racing. Hard to read the chat and race at the same time. Horizontal's not working. Okay, Cher. I've got it up on my monitor here, my second PC. Who knows what's happening. Yeah, the reason you shouldn't read chat while driving. Definitely not. That's why you shouldn't text and drive. Yes, looking fine at your end. Thanks, Argsy. Got me on the laptop? Cool. I swear this hubby's ad is making me hungry for fish. Ah. Yeah, over here in New Zealand we have a smoked fish pie, which is very popular. Hey, Cher, yeah, still got a bit of a sinus headache. Looking forward to seeing a specialist. How about you? I hope you're okay. Yeah, just saying this weekend I've got a car show on nearby, so I'll probably be going there and maybe doing a bit of practicing on my camera and in anticipation for the vintage tractor show that's coming up later on this month. Well, actually, sorry, next month. Still technically February, isn't it? And of course, for us, March is the beginning of autumn or fall. We start that downward slope to the shortest day. No, not at all, Cher. Appreciate the kind thoughts. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. Smoked fish is quite popular in New Zealand. Usually has sort of a white sauce gravy. Or a white sauce, I suppose. Not really gravy, but yeah, it is actually very nice. I'm gonna see your doctor about your work situation. Yeah, that could be a good idea, Cher. So everyone in the chat, are you excited about the new DLC that was announced? You haven't seen it yet? Yeah, it's basically looks like it's a grassland oversowing pack. They also sell a lot of turf equipment. Yeah, Cher, sorry, I haven't actually had a chance to do that. It's on my to-do list. But yeah, we will check it out. But appreciate you sending it to us, Cher. Thank you so much. Hey, Thin Blue Line, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Finally managed to get a stream in. So, yeah, I was planning on streaming last night, but we had a power cut. Yeah, power did come back on. It was just sort of long enough to stop me from streaming, unfortunately, but fortunately didn't last too long. But yeah, frustrating. I had everything all set up, and then everything died. And then you're hoping, I hope the computer restarts. But yeah, fortunately it did. Got me on the iPad horizontal. Nice. PA had a major power outage 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Yeah, our one was sort of from about 6 p.m. or actually, yeah, probably closer to 7 p.m. to 11. So, but yeah, they had to work hard to get it on because it was actually affecting the hospital. It's quiet at your house right now. Only one awake. Just wanted to pop in and say, give some support. Well, thank you so much, Thin Blue Line. Appreciate it. Don't realise how big these chaser bins are until you park up next to a truck. Now, that truck would be a fairly sizable truck, and it's tiny comparison to the chaser bin. Hey, KK, great vids. Yeah, Thin Blue Line said that, and yeah, you're the only one awake as well. Just the dog. Yeah, I have nights like that too. Hey, All Round Gamer, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yes, I finally got a stream going. Between not feeling 100% and wanting to give you guys a decent stream, and then having power outages, yeah, made life interesting. Hey, Baibu Bib. No, I am based in New Zealand. So for me, it is Thursday evening. We've done our bit to not blow the world up. Now we're just hoping the rest of the world does their bit. Awesome. Yes, it'll be just starting to be early morning, maybe 8, 9 a.m. in Germany, I think, roughly. So thank you for joining. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We have quite a few people from Germany join our stream. Yeah, Germany, USA, and New Zealand. And we've got someone from the UK as well. So it is certainly a multinational stream. Hey, and to our latest subscriber, welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a fantastic Thursday. Yeah, so we'll be having daylight savings finishing sometime in the next couple of months, which will readjust all the time zones again. The time zone thing is really fun to work out, I tell you. I usually put an announcement out when I'm changing over to changing out of daylight savings or changing into. And I try to do the time zones for everyone, just so that they can get an idea of when I'll be streaming. So it's too late for me to sow oilseed radish, but I believe I can sow grass, so I might put that down as a cover crop over winter. The time and the currency, yep. Yeah, 2 a.m. for me when I start. Yeah, that puts you on the western seaboard or thereabouts. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I'll be honest, I'm actually have been surprised at the amount of American friends that do join. Because I do know that, it's not civil hours, social hours for my stream, but yeah, appreciate everyone that does join. Thank you so much. Share. Finding out some content creators aren't as nice as they claim. I'm not saying who. Oh, sorry to hear that, Share. Feel free to DM me, Share, if you want to talk about it. That's why I usually leave an hour or two in, because I'm usually exhausted. Completely understandable there, KK Great Vids. Completely understandable. And you don't have to apologise for leaving at all. Everyone else is lovely. Good to hear, Share. There is a good crew. There is some great content creators out there. Scroft is one of the best. He is very, very talented. KK Great Vids found out one night that I left the stream playing while I was asleep. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't actually feeling too great today, so I actually went and had a little bit of a rest, and I had YouTube running. There's a TV series I enjoy watching called Time Team, and basically they dig archaeological sites all over the UK. I really enjoy that show, and the frustrating bit is that I've sort of dozed off partway through the episode, so I only got half the episode. Just means I'll have to rewatch it again and be careful I don't doze off again. And just a small 495. I've been there, mate. I know what it's like. So close to 500. But you will get there. You will get there. Yeah, if there was a damage system, that would have been like, $500 worth of damage, maybe. Downtime. Ooh, downtime. Damage. Sorry, just thinking about ideas for the ultimate farmer. They're asking for suggestions, so I did put in damage. But yeah, just thinking downtime. If you do something silly like that, like run into the tractor, it would have been downtime to repair the harvesting head. Okay, so I've just put in KK Great Vids channel link in. So check him out. And I've just put Argsy's link in there as well. Now, if anyone else has a channel they'd like a shout out for, let me know. Yeah, no worries, share. Let's put your channel up there as well. I know Fallout can be very popular. A friend of mine played it and enjoyed it. I have to admit I haven't actually played it. I'm just too busy with Farm Sim, to be honest. Although I do have to say, been a couple of nights where I've actually fired up City Skylines too, and did some work on some of the maps. I've got a map that's got really bad traffic problem, and I like trying to redo the roads and toggle different intersections just to try and improve the traffic. Gamer, second favorite game? That is a really good question. I'd probably have to go for City Skylines. I've really enjoyed the city building franchise from the very start with SimCity, SimCity 2000. Just really enjoyed those sort of games. And when City Skylines came out, just really enjoyed that. City Skylines 2 had a rough start, but it does seem to be getting better. So, yeah. And then after probably that, would probably be a bit of ATS and ETS in equal portions. I enjoy the European countryside, and I enjoy driving around America as well. And then after that, it'd be some sort of motor racing, probably project motor racing at the moment. Oh no, project cars. Sorry, not project motor racing. Project cars is the one that I was playing, basically because it had Mount Panorama on it. And I did go through a little stage there ago of playing Forza Horizon, but yeah, sort of, I don't know, got over that. It's sort of like, felt like I was always playing every Friday night, and it was just becoming a grind. I was sort of playing it because I had to. That was the only time everyone was all racing at the same time for the shared races. There was a motor racing. Imagine Tesla's comes with electric racing. Yeah, they did have sort of like electric Formula One racing for a while. Not too sure if that's still going. Here in New Zealand, most of our sports is only shown on one pay channel, Sky Sports, and they charge a fortune. So I don't watch enough sports to warrant it. So the few sports that I do enjoy, I don't get to see because the expense of it is just too horrendous. Hey, you're welcome there, Share. Sorry I'm missing chats. I've sort of been enjoying harvesting. I just saw your chat there, Share, for yeah, about me and Argsy. Argsy's definitely a good guy. Definitely a good guy. You'd pay $20 a month US for NASCAR. Yeah, I think we're looking at maybe 60, maybe 70 New Zealand dollars a month to watch Sky Sports. It's quite painful. So yeah, that's like 30, $40 US. Yeah, sorry people. Looks like my chat is just not behaving itself tonight. Might have to redo the chat settings. Now, can I reverse this in with my mirrors? Nope. I think I'm definitely going to have to go out. That's nearly 60,000 litres of sun power. Yeah, $20 is not bad. Better than cable TV. They want 120 a month. Oh, that hurts. That's like 240 New Zealand dollars a month. This becomes unaffordable. Very similar to what Microsoft did with Game Pass Ultimate. They just made the price so high, and it just wasn't affordable anymore for what you were getting from it. I like the idea and the concept of the Game Pass, but it's got to be at a reasonable price. And Microsoft lost the plot. Alright, so I think we're nearly finished the field. That is the problem, KK Great Vids. That is the problem. You know, we downgraded ours from Ultimate to the next level down, and you know, if they had have only gone up, you know, it's like the if they'd just put it up a little bit, you would have gone, oh, that's okay, and they would have made a lot more money by just putting it up a little bit than for jumping the price like they did. It was such a huge jump. Well, just checking, we've got 12 watching on our horizontal stream and 5 on our vertical stream. Thank you everyone for joining. Just a reminder, if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. YouTube uses that to figure out whether or not to promote the video or not, put it onto people's feeds. And on the video I released on Monday, the Kinlag, the Kiwi returns video series that I'm doing at the moment, enjoying it quite a bit. Was playing around a little bit with the cinematics instead of doing jumping, 1 minute the field's done and then, or field's not, about to be started and the next thing it's all done. Or doing a time lapse, which is just the tractor going around and around the field really, really fast. I thought I would try to do some cinematic jump cuts so you can see the progression of the field. Just was wondering what you guys thought of that. If you guys have seen the video, let me know what you think of the cultivating bit with the music, whether you enjoyed it or not. And if you haven't watched it, I encourage you to go and watch it. It's quite a good story, I think. I'm not as good a storyteller as Scroft is, so he is absolutely amazing. And I'm not as good as the herd either. You're off. Nice to have you in the background. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. Thanks, Argsy. Appreciate you jumping in, mate. It's been great to have you here. Hope you have a fantastic Friday. Try not to work too hard. Yeah, KK, great vids. I'm probably going to finish harvesting this field. Maybe do a delivery of sunflower just to get the mill started. And then I'm probably going to end the stream there. I've got work again tomorrow. Got a fairly long drive, so I don't want to be streaming too late. So I'm not too sure this field, maybe another 15-20 minutes for this field. And then the next episode, I'm probably going to oversow this field with grass, use as a cover crop. Don't know how much longer you can stay awake. That's okay, KK, great vids. Thank you for joining. And yeah, be my guest, my friend. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Don't stay up to watch me, mate. Sleep is important. You got 1 hour tops. Yeah, like I say, mate, sleep is important. So yeah, if you're tired, mate, you go to sleep. Don't hang into the stream. Appreciate you being here for as long as you have been. Nothing better to do. Awesome, mate. Thank you so much. Yeah, looks like my combined chat that shows up on the stream just isn't working at the moment. Might have to redo my chat settings and redo the web connection. Oh, thanks, Cher. Sent me some pictures from Lego After Dark. Your body wants to go to bed, but you're not really tired physically. Yeah, that can be the hard bit, eh? Some nights my brain just will not shut down. It's just working overtime and it won't let me get to sleep. And yeah, sometimes if you don't do enough physical hard work, your body's not in a state to sleep either. I actually had a bit of a hard slog today. I was climbing up and down ladders and yeah, that sort of thing. So my body is definitely saying, hey mate, time to go to bed. But it is nice just to relax the brain a little bit, and I find farm sim can be a good way to do that. So I had a look at that new forestry map that dropped today from on Mod Hub. Didn't look too bad. Looks like there's a bit of farming, a lot of forestry if you're into forestry. Edges of the map were okay. I've seen better edges, but I've definitely seen a lot worse as well. I suppose Call of Duty won't do that too. No, Call of Duty just sends you up on an adrenaline high that makes it difficult for you to get to sleep. I used to do a lot of FPSs, and yeah, I think that's why I found Farm Sim to be so good, was because it was a good way to wind down and chill. Whereas if you're doing an FPS, then yeah, your adrenaline's running, and you know, at the end of the session you're just like pumped. and yeah, not ready to go to bed. Forestry is not your thing? Yeah, not a problem, share. Understand completely. I'm not a big fan of forestry. Um, I end up cheating with forestry. There's looks like there's another mod now actually, but there's a couple of mods that will make the beams and the wood products and all that out of wood chips. And with the tree devourer, you just drive up to the tree and it converts it instantly into wood chips. And you take that trailer load of wood chips to the mill, and it's a great way to make product if you need product. So, yeah, I used it in my Kinlag series where I'm building the castle. Found it was really, really an efficient way to do the forestry without having to cut down trees. But I know a lot of people really enjoy the forestry, and I'll have to admit, when you're watching them play, if you've got someone that knows how to operate the machinery, they for me logs go all over the place, but they place the logs right where they want them. All right, that's our sunflower harvest done for year 2. Am I the only one that overloads the logging trailer? No. No, I always try to get as much on. I find loading logging trailers can be very painful, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of forestry. I tried doing forestry on Silver Run, um, building the roller coaster, but in the end, I ended up just doing the wood chips and finished the roller coaster that way. Apparently, for the new map for Oxygen David, he's completely redone the skybox to make it look more natural. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I like what Sim Briscoe's done here with the mist effect. He really has put it to good use. Yeah, Oxy's map actually looks really awesome. You can ride in the passenger train. Yeah, that sort of opens up so many different ways of starting the story. Traveling by train to arrive at the train station, um, getting started, loading up, getting onto the farm, that sort of thing. Okay, it looks like we have now got some sunflower. So we've probably got 100,000 litres of sunflower. So we're nearly 60,000 in this trailer, just under, and 40,000 there. So yeah, that would be pretty close to 100,000. That's not too bad off one field. I might go and drop this off at the oil factory and then drop it back. And there's going to be rabbits. Ah, yeah, he did that on Court Farms too, didn't he? Rabbits. Wildlife needs to be a thing huntable. Wildlife like designated hunting spots. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. And really, it's not. Unfortunately, it won't happen with Farm Sim. Keep everyone rating is what they want to keep. So apparently, it's okay to kill fish, but it would be an absolute travesty to kill a deer. So, not too sure. Equal rights for fish, I say. All right, let's get this started producing sunflower oil. Then we'll go into distributing. And Going to butter factory. Butter, sunflower oil. Oh, maybe that's not going to work. Might put that onto storing. I thought I could make oil out of, or butter out of sunflower oil, but I was just checking the recipe. Sunflower oil also needs olive oil in order to make butter. So looks like that's not going to work. Okay. Oh well. Yeah. Serves me right for not checking the recipes, but that's okay. We'll be able to sell the sunflower oil. Won't be making it into butter, but we'll be making sunflower oil. Hey, Kirim Gaming, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Does anyone make silage? KK Great Vids, yes. Yes, I still do silage. I enjoy grass work. Although in this one I've actually done maize silage because having watched Tom Pembleton's Farm Life YouTube videos, they moved from grass silage to maize silage, and the improvement in milk yield has been quite dramatic. It's worth the extra cost. So I've sort of been, doing this farm based a lot on, real farms, real New Zealand farms, real UK farms, and so I've been doing a lot of maize silage. So, yep, I definitely do silage still. Hey, yeah, thanks, Kiram. Yeah, made it back. I was going to be streaming last night, but we had a power cut, so it was a bit difficult to stream. And but tonight, I decided I was just going to have a bit of a relaxing stream. So yeah, I apologise if I've been a bit quiet, but yeah, just sort of chilling out. Yeah, come to the USA, come to Kansas, see a lot of farmland. Yeah, that would be amazing. I think I would find it very uncomfortable going to places like Kansas. Um, Basically because where I live, you either got sea on the horizon or you've got a hill. So to just see plains as far as you can see, it would just be, it just wouldn't feel right for me. I'd probably feel quite uncomfortable because it's not what I'm used to. Um, but yeah, it would be amazing. And T8312, welcome in. Thank you for joining again. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. You're starting your Thursday evening, Australia there. I've just put Kiram's link in. Check out his channel. He's a great friend of this channel, given me a lot of support. So yeah, definitely go and give him some support as well if you haven't done so already. And Kiram is so close to 1,000 subscribers, 884 at the moment. So yeah, if we can help him out, that would be fantastic. Good to hear, T8312. Yep, 742. Yep, that would be about right. Yep, Pocono Mountains. Yeah. Yeah, like even where we've got Great Plains down in the South Island. They grew a lot of cereal down there. But even then, you've got the incredible views of the Southern Alps. So you're looking just across the plains, and it's flat, 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 and then huge mountains. Absolutely amazing scenery. Um, so yeah, New Zealand doesn't have anywhere where you can go and all you see is horizon. Um, the only time you see that is when you're looking out over the ocean. Yeah, big 24-hour live stream. If we hit 1,000, multiplayer fun. Looking forward to that, Kiram. Looking forward to that. Anyways, let's see. So I might do a bit of tidy up with the equipment, but we'll probably flip through to November 2, and we will sow some grass. And I think we can still sow grass. We just can't. So, yep, we can still do grass, but we can't do oilseed radish. We're a bit late for oilseed radish. Hey, T8312 in for multiplayer, definitely. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I think I'm going to call it a night there. Like I say, it's been quite a busy day, so climbing up and down ladders. So body's letting me know that was not what it's been used to doing. So yeah. Hey, thanks for that, Kiram Gaming. KK, great vids. Kiram's just given you a sub. So thank you so much, Kiram. Like I say, he's a great guy. Gives the community a lot of support. So be really great if we could get Kiram over 1,000 there. Hey, and thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you are having a great Thursday. But yeah, thank you to everyone that has joined. Like I say, I'm going to call it a night there. If you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. Helps to encourage YouTube to put it out to more feeds and give people an opportunity to view it. If you haven't watched my Kinleg series, the Kiwi Returns series, definitely check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like it, let me know. If you think I can improve it, let me know. If you absolutely hate it, let me know. I want to know. But yeah, and if you haven't hit the sub button yet, um, feel free to do that. Doesn't cost anything. Really does help the channel. But until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.